Hi guys, and welcome to today's video. Now, of course, we're still in week 3 of month 1. Now, month 1 being awakening the unity codes within you, week 3 being all about your feminine energy activation with Isis. Now, I was going to do just a guided meditation, like channeled with Isis, in regards to activating your feminine energy. So the meditation was going to do that. But I'm now being called by Isis. She wants me to do dance, but I'm actually going to do that in the next video to help awaken that and help you to connect to divine feminine energy and activate it. But what we're going to actually do today is she's also called me to talk to you about Kundalini energy and about divine feminine embodiment. Okay, so we're going to talk about Kundalini energy, and I'm going to take you through a little bit of like a breath work, which is called Breath of Fire. Okay, so this is a Kundalini yoga pranayama breath. And if you did not know, there is a divine feminine energy which actually sits at the base of your spine, and this breath will help activate that energy. Then with the meditation, we're going to breathe up, and we're going to imagine, because we saw like a black snake in the last night meditation, we're going to work with that black snake energy, right? Because Kundalini and serpent energy or snake energy are combined, because it's believed that that sacred energy at the base of your spine, the divine feminine energy, is kind of coiled there, almost like a snake. So then we're going to imagine that energy going up our spine and going through each of the chakras. So we're awakening that Shakti, divine feminine energy within you, and activating it and rising it up through all of these chakras and connecting up with your crown energy. Okay. So I can also kind of feel Merlin coming through. So this is something that's very magical kind of based. Okay. I know that a lot of people in the past may have seen this as like black magic, and there's a lot of beef systems around that. But a lot of that has to do with like witch wounds, which we talked about in the last video as well. So this is just something that, I mean, they believe like people that had herbs and things like that were all witches back then as well, and it was black magic, but we all use essential oils, candles, and herbs these days for our health and things anyway. So just wanted to get that out of the way. But anyway, I'm going to take you through the breath of fire first. Then I'm going to take you through the meditation. And I've already seen kind of what the meditation is going to be. We're going to imagine a red rose sitting at your root chakra, which is basically where your tailbone is. Okay, so it's going to be a visualization. Then you're going to imagine that black snake going up through all of your chakras. Okay. Now, a lot of people may say, oh my God, it's a black snake. Why can't it be a different color? If it feels like it's a different color to you, then work with that snake energy. There's no problems. Okay. If you see something different in any of the meditations that I give you, that is perfectly fine, because that is what is meant for you. And I strongly believe that too. Okay. So for me, the reason why it's a black snake is it has a lot, like there's a belief that when you awaken your Kundalini energy and it rises up through all your different chakras, a lot of the chakras are associated with different things, right? And what can happen is a lot of your shadows and fears and stuff, it's kind of like needing to like purge from your body, right? So with this snake being black, it's very much about shadow work, okay? Embracing the darkness. And of course, we've been working with Anubis as well, who's very much a protector, and black is a very protective color as well. So I see that as, you know how they talk about shining a light in the darkness and the shadow space. So I see the black snake is kind of helping with that as well. And Isis very much worked with serpent type of energy. Now I'm actually going to put all of the, as I said, all these videos up on the Facebook group. And I've actually done some research into black snake type of energy. So I will post all that information up on there as well as other additional kind of bonus content that's really going to make this teaching that I'm teaching you even stronger. Like you guys are just going to have more knowledge in general. And you're going to get just so much more out of the program by me sharing this stuff with you too. But anyway, let's move forward. We're meant to be activating our feminine energy with Isis today. So I'm going to take you through the breath work. And we're going to do roughly however long I'm guided to. It'll probably be like maybe about a minute or so of this breath work that I'm going to teach you. Okay, and then we're going to move straight into the meditation, and we'll kind of end there. And then I'll create another video with me teaching a little bit of belly dancing. Now, I'm no expert, but we'll get onto that in the next video anyway. Right, onto the breath of fire. So what I want you to do is I like to rub my hands together. Now, again, I want you guys to make sure that you have a grounded, drink some water before you undertake this process, as you should be doing before and after every video that you watch with me. This is what I do want to say, okay? So make sure you are doing that. And I will remind you in the Facebook group as well. So one hand on here, one hand on your sacral chakra or your womb space. And I just want you to very gently close your eyes, okay? And I just want you to breathe normally. Just a couple of big deep breaths, breathing in and out. Breathing in and out. And with each breath in, I just want you to imagine that you're breathing in white light and breathing out like the opposite of that, like negative energy, and that's going down through your feet and down to Mother Earth. So breathing in white light and breathing out everything that doesn't serve you, going down into Papa Tuanuku, into the ground or Mother Gaia. Just doing this at your own pace now, breathing in and out. Breathing in and out. Now we're going to start with the breath of fire. And it's kind of known as like, almost like dog painting, I want to say. So it's kind of like you breathe in through your nose and a sharp exhale out through your nose. So it's like this. I'm just going to show you. Now, you'll be feeling this in. As you breathe in, you kind of tuck your stomach in, okay? So your belly button is going towards your spine and then out again as you exhale. So you're going... And as you've got your eyes closed, I just want you to look in your third eye area, okay? So you're just breathing in these panting breaths, going... And as you're doing this, I'm being told to tell you, just imagine that energy moving from your bottom up your spine. And at the end, you just are to breathe in through your nose and hold. And then what you're going to do is you're going to apply what they call mullaband. Okay, so this is when you squeeze all of your sex organs and your rectum, okay, and you just squeeze. And with that squeeze, you can imagine all that tightness in the root chakra just flowing upwards. And then release. And we're actually going to try that again because I said to do it in 2 parts. So we'll do it again so you can get the full experience of it. Breathing breath of fire now. Breathing in and squeeze, apply Mula Bandh. The energy moving up your spine, up through all of your chakras, up through your third eye, up into the crown space, up into the heavens. Connecting you with your divine feminine energy. And release. Okay, so I do recommend you can repeat that, okay, every morning. It's a very quick breath work for you guys to do, which will help and continue to help you activate your divine feminine energy. Okay, so now what I want you to do, we'll just have a drink of water. Okay, and I'm just going to work with my rose quartz today, because as I was guided to. And I just want you to gently close your eyes. I'm going to start straight into the meditation. Just returning to your regular breath for now. And I want you just to imagine that your heart is completely open. And that you're being pulled in the right direction and onto the right path. Breathing in and out. Feeling more rested as your shoulders just drop down and release and relax. Breathing in. As your throat, your mouth and your head, everything relaxes. Your legs, your hands, your feet, everything is relaxing. Breathing in and out as your back, your neck, your shoulders, your legs are just a heavy weight and they are relaxing. Breathing in one more time, breathing in. And your body is fully relaxed. And I want you to imagine that you are out in an open field. Your feet are touching the ground and the earth, or you are seated on the ground and on the earth. There are trees you notice. Looking at these trees help you to ground, relax and rest in your divine feminine energy. And at the base of your spine, I want you to imagine a beautiful red rose that has been planted there, right where your root chakra is, right at your tailbone. And coming out, Isis is there. And you can see that coming out from that red rose as it opens is the black snake. And I just want you to imagine that that snake slowly, that is coiled at the very base of your spine, unfurls itself and starts to climb up your spine. Imagining it going up your root chakra, into your sacral, into your womb space, clearing out all toxic and negative energy, all fear-based negativity, emotional trauma from in your womb space. As it spills out, your womb opens up and it is unblocked and unlocked. And then I want you to imagine it rising up into your solar plexus, activating. So it's gone from red at the root to orange at your womb and sacral stomach area, up into just under where your breasts are, to your solar plexus, activating the yellow sun, the golden sun that sits there. Knowing that you're meditating now with Isis, who's going to activate your divine feminine power. She's going to take all users and manipulators and negative energies who've taken your power away. She's going to rid them from your life. The snake is going to blast away all pain, going to help you be in flow and speak your truth as it crawls up into your heart space, where it protects your heart space and helps you to let go of emotions and anything that is holding you back and weighing you down. Up in your chest to help you breathe. And as the snake activates your blocked throat chakra and opens it up, you become more psychic and more attractive and magnetize clients to you through your voice. For some of you, you may feel two snakes within you because this is the unity. One may be white and one may be black. You may feel another one there writhing within you. Just know that this is your feminine energy being activated by both. You may feel the energy of the white one going up like this and the black one up like this into your heart space to join almost in a heart space shape. All this beautiful energy. You may see that and know that that is the divine balance and the unity within you. Your inner goddess is awake, is spiritually awake. The divine power is here for you right now. And as that snake reaches your third eye, it is fully opened. I want you to imagine an eye, and that is your third eye, and it is fully opened. It is not closed. There may be some resistance. But the energy is going to be released. Any blockages are going to be released. Some of you may even see the snake's eye in front of you. The snake says you are doing a good job. There's something new happening by you going within. And now I want you to imagine that the snake has now made its way up to the top of your crown and is sitting there in a coiled position, mimicking the headdress of Isis who wore a serpent crown. You now wear it. And now it has taken shape into a beautiful crown. For some of you, the crown may now be gold. Some of you may feel Ra there, who is sitting there absolutely speechless. at the way in which you radiate like the goddess that you are. May you now be at peace. Some of you, I can feel there's a black crystal, a very round. I feel like this may be a gift from Ra. Work with it. The sun god energy. This will magnetize and attract people to you, this energy. Healing will help too. And now what I want you to do is to sit here. And I just want you to feel going up like this and out, to feel your aura. It radiates out from you. It is like gold and so powerful. You may start to see animals that come in pairs. Know that this is a sign of your unity codes being activated. You may even see animals facing back to back. Or you may see powerful, strong animals like tigers and lions. But if you start to see things that are in pairs, this is a sign that your unity codes are being activated, that you're becoming more stronger. And as always, I just wanted me to remind you to have a bath at some stage. She loves the water. She loves it. Definitely want you to imagine blue. You're now alive with this beautiful energy. And now open your eyes. Okay, so I got another message from Isis just at the very end. So she's very much about the water. I'm definitely seeing like blue, almost like spa, beautiful. Oh gosh, it reminds me of a place here called like Rotorua, like Fairy Springs. I don't know, I want to say that area, but kind of like there. For some reason, just a beautiful spring area would be nice if you guys could get to one. If not, as always, grounds. Okay, some of you, I really want you to wet your hair, like do a blessing, okay, or a prayer. Karakia is what we do. To clear our energy afterwards. I'm definitely feeling like wet hair kind of thing. That will open up more intuition in some way, shape or form too. But I can definitely see like a gold snake crown around here. I want you to visualize that, okay. This is definitely divine feminine energy and definitely stepping into your power with this meditation, okay? So let me know in the comments how you went with the meditation, or as always, you can do that in the Facebook group. I am now going to upload this, and in the next video, we're going to be doing some belly dancing, and I will explain all about that and how that helps activate your divine feminine energy. I'll see you then.